Yeah.
But I just want to identify those three things that Patrick, that you identified he was doing right, instinctually right. And again, those are he kept it simple, he kept it clean, and he had a unique identification. So simple, clean, and a unique identification.
Yep.
A unique selling proposition, perhaps. Yeah. And that was the image that they were doing. What are the benefits of simple?
Replication, consistency.
I would say it's and to add on to that, you can do what it is you do even better because you have more bandwidth to focus on that one thing.
Exactly. Play deep, don't play broad.
Yeah.
That's
impact, not reach.
Exactly.
And I'll be frank, like I love the P. Terry's brand because they're everything that I believe a brand should be. They didn't put their energy out. Even when it came to scaling, they said, where can we go deeper? Where can we be closer to our people? And what is it called? Centrific or circle or circles?
Centrifugal force?
Centrifugal.
Yeah.
No, not centrifugal force, but there's a way to scale where it's centrific circles. I don't know. I'm kicking myself right now for not knowing what it's called, but it's a hyper focus, 15 locations within a 20-mile radius, or 20-mile diameter.
Yeah.
What does that do for a brand?
You can be very hands-on, right? Yeah. The brand is right there. There's no restaurant more than 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So you can jump in a car and go put your eyes and hands on it.
Yeah.
No matter whatever the business is requiring. Plus you're catering. You got 15 locations, but really you're only speaking to one market. You're not having to try to figure out market differences, right? Regional differences.
Be everything to that one market and not something to a few people in every market.
And
right?
by being in that one market, you can position yourself and communicate yourself and portray yourself as uber local, right? I mean, the Giving Back program that Patrick created, where we give back, we have these 4 days a year, once a quarter, where we give back all the proceeds to a named charity that Patrick and Kathy select here in Austin. That kind of, those moments, endear you to a market. That's what creates that hometown love.
That's the magic.
Yeah. That's the magic.
So what has you, because your goal, part of the reason why you came here was and Patrick identified that they believe they have something special.
Yep.
And they want more people to experience that special thing. How are you going to, what's your plan? What's your strategy to be able to hang on to this magic that the Terrys have done so well at creating?
Yep.
How are you going to hang on to that and to bring it to different places?
So, it's all about the infrastructure and the people and the culture. I've done countless interviews since coming to Austin, just people curious as to where this P. Terry's thing is going, right? And how it's going to do it. And in every interview I get asked, what's your number one challenge? And immediately it's culture. It's hanging on to that culture. It's easy to go find pieces of dirt. It's easy to go build restaurants. It's easy to staff them, but are you staffing it with the right people who get what you're all about and have internalized that and can share and reflect back that passion that we have? That is the number one challenge on the table. And to me, the number one things that break a concept as it's scaling. That's how you lose your way.
Have you ever thought that, or do you ever consider that growth isn't necessarily moving further out laterally, but how can you go deeper into Austin? How can you make those ties that are interwoven within this community even stronger?
Absolutely. I mean, to me, growth, when we talk about growth, it's not just about putting new locations in the ground. Mm-hmm. It's how do we actually keep improving and deepening the success of the current 16 locations that are here, 15 in Austin, 1 in San Marcos. How do we keep improving there? And then being opportunistic in Austin as the market continues to grow, where do we have gaps that we could serve new neighborhoods that are starting to fill in?
Yeah. And what a time for something like that. There's so much opportunity.